All right, good evening, everyone. This is Mr. T. Who all do we have out there? And whoever is recording, maybe you can hit *6 on your phone so there's no feedback.
All callers are muted. All callers are unmuted.
All right, welcome to the call, everyone.
Dr. Rosie.
Hey, Dr. Rosie. Who else do we have out there?
Dr. Rosie and Dr. Reginald Brazel.
Now you got the
Houston,
team.
Texas.
All right. We got a serious echo, so I may just cut the introduction mute out.
I'm going to call back in on another phone.
All callers are muted.
All right. Everyone, thank you for calling. I'm going to give you all about another 30 seconds here to send out a text and invite some last-minute guests, but we're going to get started here in about 30 seconds to a minute. Looks like we have some feedback. I don't know if someone's recording the call, but seems like we have a little on the host on the guest lines. Anyways, welcome everyone. I hear the calls coming in, and we have so much excitement going on here with 10, and we're going to be sharing some of that with you all here in a short bit. Let me try.
All callers are unmuted.
All right, who else do we have out there?
Janetta, North Carolina.
All right, North Carolina. Who else do we have out there? I think everybody's sort of muted out. So let me go ahead and get the call started here, folks. Again, calling in from Denver, Colorado. Just want to welcome all of you to the show, Meet the Money Call. Real quick, how it's going to go tonight. I'm going to give you a quick little overview on the company. Miss Melissa Honeybee is going to give a product overview. We're going to hear a couple of testimonials. We're going to talk about the comp plan, and then we have Mr. Kevin Vaughn from Atlanta who will be joining us shortly to help us close out the call. Folks, we have so many exciting things going on here with 10. I tell you, I know we have some big meetings tonight going on in Detroit, so I know most of the Detroit team is at a big meeting right now. Best of luck to them. You know, I was talking to corporate, and you know, we're opening up countries left and right. We got Malaysia, Puerto Rico, UK, Dubai. As a matter of fact, in Dubai already, folks, we have, I believe, a 1-star as well as 5 car qualifiers already in Dubai. So if you got people in Dubai or Malaysia, definitely get them plugged in, as well as UK. I tell you, we just got so many amazing going on. Real quick, just to give all of you brand new and brand new people a quick little overview on the company. Team Effort International is an 11-year-old company, debt-free, never missed a check. And with our sister division, My Video Talk, we have almost 400,000 representatives. So very solid company, A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau. So this is not just a startup from 2-3 months ago or last year, and I can't tell you, just conversations over the past 2 weeks of leaders in different companies, and you know what they're going through with this company and that company that just started up, and you know everybody wants to get in on the ground floor, but most of those opportunities and most of those companies are not proven. Here with 10, we have the best of both worlds. We have a ground floor opportunity backed by a 10-year-old debt-free, solid entity, and all the credit in the world goes to Mel and Amy Gill for doing such a great job. Man, I tell you. So don't sleep on the opportunity, folks. Next up, to help us go over the products, we have the one and only Miss Melissa Honeybee, folks. She is just unbelievably reliable and just solid and is there every time you need something. And Melissa, are you on the line?
Hey, Mr. T, I'm here tonight.
All right. Thank you so much for being clutch. I'm just going to call you Mrs. Clutch because it doesn't matter what I ask you or whenever. I can text you at 12 o'clock at night and it can be 2. Well, not quite that late, but, you know, I get a response back from you within seconds every single time, so I appreciate it. But, Melissa, why don't you just take a few moments to share with everyone why you're so excited about these products and give us a little bit of overview on each of our 5 amazing sprays.
Well, thank you, Mr. T. You know, 10 has amazing, innovative products. It's just now out on the market since February, you know, from our pre-launch. So now we have 5 intraoral sprays. And the reason it's so important to understand what intraoral sprays are, coming from a medical background, intraoral is the number one way to receive any type of nutrients into your blood system immediately. So what that means is we have absorption of our products at 98%. If you try to take any type of pill form of any of the ingredients that we have, you're lucky to get 10%, and the 90% of your money that you spend on those pills, you're flushing down the toilet. And that's huge. I mean, I don't know of anybody that wants to go and make $1 and then hand 90 cents of it away and keep the 10%, you know. So therefore, it's important to understand the delivery method of our products. Let me go over a few products that we do have, and it's one of our spectacular products that, you know, it's right now, everyone is trying to get bikini ready. So we have our Slim by 10. It contains 5 powerful ingredients. It's got a combo packed fat blocking system, appetite suppressant. You're going to lose some inches. You're going to lose some weight. You need to spray 30 minutes before you eat, 8 times throughout the day, and you are going to get bikini ready. It contains green coffee extract, African mango, Garcinia cambogia, Carolina Fabrica. It's got powerful ingredients that will help you suppress your appetite and lose weight. Next product we have is our Bee Boost. You know, a lot of parents, their children go drink those energy drinks, sugary drinks. They need to throw those things away. They're very harmful. This is the product that you want to use, and it's replacement for your children to keep them mindset on the, you know, focused, and no sugar. This is all natural ingredients. We have vitamin 3, vitamin 6, and vitamin B12. It's essential for our body. It's diverse role. It works for our nervous system, our red blood cells. It helps with metabolizing. And you have to have this product, which contains vitamin B12, if you are a vegan or if you've had any type of gastric bypass surgery. Vitamin B12 is essential for maintaining your health. Next product we have is our Super 10. It promotes vitality, immunity, and also mental clarity. Has key ingredients: aloe vera, the maki berry, the goji berry, the acai, 5-HTP, green tea extract. It is a powerful superfood blend. It's a great antioxidant. You need to keep this in your system to maintain beneficial health and wealth into your system. It's going to make you feel good, and it's a great anti-inflammatory, so you can get rid of your Advils and all that. Next product we have is our D Power. It's a vitamin D3. The only way you can ever get D3 into your system naturally is go get out in the sun without sun blocker. And you got to stay out there for a little while, so sometimes you might get, you know, a little bit of red. So this is a great alternative, and you need D3 in your system. It is influenced 36 tissues in our body, and that means our organs thrive on vitamin D3. It helps with balancing brain functions, your mood, helps with cardiovascular functions, your blood pressure to keep it regulated. Diabetes, it's a huge role in your body, and it's essential for all-around good health. Last but not least, Cell Energy. It has the number one antioxidant that you want, and it's called glutathione. It's the most powerful molecule that you need to stay healthy, and it also prevents disease. A couple other ingredients, resveratrol. A lot of people use that excuse, let's go get a couple of drinks of wine or whatever, but guess what? We have resveratrol in it, no side effects, and it's going to help with the anti-aging. We have also alpha-lipoic acid in it, and it's also a energy booster, and of course we have natural caffeine in it. It's about equivalent to about a quarter cup of coffee, and it's the boost that you need to stay healthy, prevent against oxidative stress, and to also prevent multiple diseases. Mr. T, that's a quick overview of the product. Right back to you.
Wow, thank you so much, Miss Melissa. As always, much appreciated. And next up, we're going to hear from one of your sidekicks out there in North Carolina. Is Miss Sherry Reed on the line?
I'm here. How are you doing?
Hey, I'm doing good, Miss Sherry. And Melissa gave us an update, a little bit of an update on the last call, but we wanted to hear from you and get the whole story on, your mother and everything else. So go ahead and why don't you take it from the very beginning and share with us how these products have impacted you and your family.
If you're sure you're ready, I'll start talking. Okay.
Absolutely.
Melissa introduced me to these products, and I received my first box of sprays on April the 19th. So that I immediately took them to my mother because she was the reason I joined Team Effort Network to buy the sprays, because she was just diagnosed with dementia in March. So I took them to her. My husband and I got a set also, and so we all started them on April the 19th. And within a couple of days, my mother called and said that she was cleaning out closets, she was cleaning flower beds, she was just running around like a mad, crazy woman because she had all this energy. And this was going from laying on the couch, crying, being depressed, being sad, just not knowing what to do, how to function. And within just a few days of being on the 4 sprays, she was just like a lightning bolt. So she reduced her spraying down to 4 sprays a day because she's very sensitive to everything. So that's been working for her. It's like she's got her life. She's vibrant. She's got life in her eyes. She's gorgeous. I mean, she's almost 71, and I'm amazed at how she looks, and she's just living life for the first time. And because of that, I was able to take her to Destin Beach, Florida, and we had a great time together. I didn't have to worry about her dementia or anything, or about her being weak or tired, because she was just full of energy. And then she called me one day soon after she started the sprays and asked if my dad should take them. And I was like, well, I hadn't thought about that, but yeah, maybe he should take them. And just a backstory on my dad, he's had back pain and knee pain since my older sister, who's now 52, was an infant. And so he's been on morphine since then. So that's a long time. So he was very dependent on morphine, and then he got more dependent on other painkillers just to deal with the pain, because no surgeries or anything has worked for him. Well, he's been on the sprays, I think it was less than a month, maybe 3 weeks, and I went down there, and we had gotten his medication sorted out because he was like on over 30 prescriptions, because doctors just seem to like throw prescriptions at older people for some reason. And we sorted out all his prescriptions and narrowed them down to the 7 that he needs to keep him alive, to keep him healthy with the sprays. And now when I go down there, this is the most amazing thing, I look in the steel box, and the morphines are usually in there. He's very rarely taken any morphine during the week at all.
Wow.
And it's like he's still in pain, but I'm not sure. Melissa can explain this, but he is still in pain, but he's able to handle the pain. It's like his brain is functioning in such a different manner that he's not dependent on the morphine unless he's in like having a really bad day, he'll take one. But I put 4 a day into his little pill box because that's what he's prescribed for. And most days he's maybe taking 1, if any, in his pill box out. So that has amazed me. And he's talking about how good he feels. He even said, and Melissa doesn't know this yet, but he even told me yesterday that he thinks he and Mom might want to sign up to make money. So that was
wow.
That's a big wow.
Wow. Well, Sherry, thank you so much for sharing that, and we're looking forward to the rest of the story, as Paul Harvey would say. So we're looking for the rest of the story to that story, and that's just amazing, the impact it's had. And if I'm not mistaken, you were hesitant to even join us to begin with, right? Something like that? You were hesitant to even join him to begin with.
Very hesitant. I didn't want anything else to do with network marketing again in my life, and I was very hesitant. And even selling the sprays, retail, I was like, I'm not going to do the business. And then people started asking me if they could join the business. So I'm like, well, now I've got to learn the business. and I've lost count how many people have joined me so far, but they seem to be doing it every day. Today I went out to deliver product to a man that wants another order next week, but now he wants to sign up too. So
wow.
It's like, Yeah, that's all I can say is wow. And I keep telling Melissa, this is crazy. It's crazy good. It's crazy. I've never seen anything like it.
I love it. I love it. Wow. Keep up the great work out there, Sherry. And, of course, you're working with the best, Melissa, so you guys keep it up. And if you need me, I'm here for you. But thanks so much for taking the time to share that awesome testimony with us. We're looking forward to the future for sure.
Thanks so much. Have a good night.
Hey, you're welcome. Good night as well. Next up, one of the razzle-dazzle razzles, Dr. Rosie is going to be sharing with us a quick testimony, folks. I just got to tell you, her and her husband are just some amazing people. They've been in this industry for a long time, experienced a tremendous amount of success, and just privileged to have them on the team. But Dr. Rosie, why don't you just come to the line and share with us what's on your heart and mind and why you're so excited to hear about 10.
Hi. Hello, everybody. Hello, Mr. T. I'm just excited to be on this call, but more so, I'm excited to be in this business, the Team Effort Network. I've never seen a business that had everything like this one does, and trust me, we've been through some. We've made money in some we didn't. We made a lot of money in some, and some didn't work out. But you don't know unless you try, and you don't get anywhere, as the Bible says, seek and you shall find. It didn't say, look, take a glance and move on. You got to seek. And that's what we've been doing, and we've always been moving up. No matter what happened, we've moved up. And that's what brought us to 10, an open mind. Because no matter what happened, you have to keep your mind open. Your mind is like a parachute. It doesn't work unless it's open. You wouldn't jump out of a plane without opening your parachute. Don't try to go through life with your mind closed. And one of the things that I found out about 10 that made me so excited about it is, number one, I bought the product because I needed the product, because of my vitamin D levels and all this stuff. The product works. I'm not going into my testimonies on the product, but one thing I can say, 10 has a product that works, and they have a compensation plan that works. And I think the biggest problem we have with it is the fact that it's just too simple. Just like the product. The product is too simple. It's not a pharmaceutical. It's just a vitamin that you can spray and you're going to feel better. The compensation plan is the same way. It's too simple. And we try to overcomplicate it because all it is get two people. That's all we have to focus on, is getting two people. Who do you know that either want to be healthy, or they want to be wealthy, or just have more money? Somebody needs to be healthy, or they want to have more money. And we've got both. But we want to complicate it. We know at least two people who want to do that. And if we can just focus on the simple things, just keeping it simple, because the simple things are the easiest things to do, but they can also be the hardest things to do. So the only reason I'm on this call is because I know that if we keep it simple, that's my message tonight, keep it simple. Get you two people. The first time the most money I ever made in the shortest period of time in a network marketing company was with a company that had the same get-to concept, but they didn't have all the ways that you could make money. They only had one way to make money. Get two, and they get two, and they get two, and they get two, and you're gonna get paid. This company is not that complicated. It's just get two, who get two, and everybody gets paid. And I didn't understand that concept at first because I have a mind that wants to complicate everything. It's got to be more to it. I got to know more. I got to learn more. I got to know about the product. I got to know how the compensation plan works. I got to know, I'm the one that's got to look behind the curtain and see how the puppets, move, why they moving and all that. But when I finally got it down, what all I needed to know was get to. That's all we got to do. Get to who know to. You don't have to care. You don't have to know everybody in the world. You don't have to get everybody in the world. You just share your product and your comp. You share your product with the people who need it. You share the money with people who want it, and you share both with the people who want it. That's it. Two people, and teach them to do the same thing. That's all I have to say tonight, Mr. T. I also want to tell people this is another thing I want to share. You don't have to know everything. The thing about our team, it is really a team. We have conference calls 5 days a week at 10 a.m. in the morning with Pastor Denise and Pastor Dale. We have conference calls on Tuesday and Thursday night with Mr. T and all the guests that he has on, with all the great testimonies on the products, all the great testimonies on making the money. You don't have to know all that, but you do need to get someone on these calls. I very seldom dial into a call that I don't call somebody 5 minutes before the call and ask them, what are you doing? You got a few minutes. Got a minute to talk. Everybody's got a minute to talk. So if they say, yeah, well, look, I want you to listen to this call with me. I think it's something you're going to be interested in. And most of the time I've already talked to them. They're going to be talking about that spray I was telling you about. That's so simple. Get them on the conference call. You don't have to know it. Then on top of that, Mr. T has actually recorded a 24-hour-a-day call that you can dial in and put people on any time of the day. It doesn't even matter. You don't have to have a special time. And I'm going to give you those numbers. I know Mr. T is going to give them to you again, but I'm going to give them to you now because all you got to do is get to. And another thing about that, the getting to and the TTP parties. We got the conference call. You want to do a TTP party. Don't complicate that. A TTP party. What did someone say on the call before? They really said it's a 10 tasting party, but really it's a talk to people party. And anytime you're talking to somebody, you're having a party, a TTP party. I don't care if it's one person, two people. I had a TTP party with my mail lady yesterday. I met her at the mailbox, and guess what? I had a TTP party. Why? Because I stood there and told her about the sprays. So that was a party. So that's all we have to do. We're going to get people on the conference call. We're going to share our products first. We're going to get them on the conference calls, and we're going to dial into the recorded calls. If we don't have a conference call at that time, we may not be able to catch them at the right time. So that's why he recorded the recorded call. And we're going to have the TTP parties, right? One person, two people, 15 people, 20, 50 people. It's a party. Wherever there are two people, it's a party. Me, you, and somebody else. Now, I'm going to share these calls. I hope everybody has a pen. If you don't, just pick somebody that you know that may have had a pen at this time. The conference call is a call that you called in on tonight. It's every morning at 10 a.m., Monday through Friday. There's a conference call with Pastor Denise and Pastor Dale. And they give testimonies, and they're really, some of the testimonies will just blow you out your socks. So you want to have somebody on those calls if possible. You can't have them on every call. Like I say, there's a 7 o'clock call on Tuesday and Thursday with Mr. T on this same line. All those calls are on the same line. And then we have a number for the recorded call, the 24-hour day call that you can, it's a conference call, but it's always there for you. And the number, whoever's ready, is 559-726-1399. The PIN code is 608882. One more time. The number is 559-726-1399. The PIN number is 608882. We have too much going for us to fail this business if we really want to do it and if we really want to help people to be healthy or become wealthy or just to have more health and more wealth in their lives. Thank you, Mr. T. I appreciate being on here tonight.
Wow. Thank you so much, Dr. Rosie. Amazing child as always, folks. There's no, you see why they've been successful in this business. So I can't tell you, Dr. Rosie and Dr. Reginald, they walk it, they talk it. And, she said it. She has people on just about every call. And, right before, hey, get on this call, listen to this call. And thank you for reminding me about the 24-hour number, folks. That's a new tool. Many of you have been asking me to get that going, and it is live and in action now. Some of you after this call, feel free to call in and listen to it yourself. Folks, we got the tools. If somebody calls you at 12 o'clock at night or or 3 o'clock in the afternoon. All you got to do is three-way them into that 24-hour number. They can listen to a conference call just like this, and you can get them signed up by three-waying them into your upline. Folks, I want to take a few minutes now and just highlight some of the highlights of our amazing $1 million producing compensation plan. And you heard me right. This compensation plan with our sister division, My Video Talk, has already produced close to 20 millionaires. And every time I'm talking to corporate, I'm getting an update on this one just became a 1-star, this one's a 5-star, this is a 10-star. Folks, it's time for us to create some millionaires here with 10. We have less than 1,500 people, and the timing couldn't be any better. Real quick, we have 10 ways to get paid, and I'm not going to go over all 10 ways, but I'm just going to touch on a few important ones. The first one is retail sales. You heard a little bit about what Sherry said. She's using that and wasn't even expecting it to sort of take off on her like it is, but she has people placing orders, and I have people as well. I have another gentleman. He just called me up and said, "What's your bank account? I'm putting money in, send me the sprays." Folks, I've been in this industry for over 15 years. I've never had phone calls like that before. Most of the time, people are trying to get the least amount of auto ship that they can get by with in most of these nutritional companies. I'm in my office now. I got boxes up to the top of different vitamins. Folks, here I can barely keep these sprays in stock, and we have so many different testimonials relating to that. But the beautiful thing here, you come in at the Diamond Pack is $3.99. You can purchase these sprays for $1.19 a month. That's about $12, maybe about $13 with shipping and handling. And folks, you can retail these sprays from $25, $30, $35, $40, up to $50 a pop. You do the math. That's over 100% profit each and every day, all day long. So the retail sales, folks, we got people who, before their Diamond Pack even shows up, it's already accounted for. I was speaking to some good friends of mine in California just last night. They're like, "Mr. T, we need 20 sprays just for the house, not counting everybody else we got to get them to." So the retail sales is a beautiful component of this compensation plan. We have fast start bonuses, $50 for everybody that you bring in. Team builder bonuses, that's a $25 coded bonus, down to infinity for everybody that comes in and brings 2. Then there's the executive leadership bonus, that's $100. But folks, the big money is with the weekly team commissions. And this is part of the dual core double binary that we have going on. Off the same structure, you can earn commissions 2 ways. One is with the weekly team commissions. For every 4 and 2 combination down to infinity, it's $150, $150, $150, up to $35,000 a week. And we have people doing that right now with a non-consumable product with our sister division, My Video Talk. Then we have the walkaway mailbox residual income, folks, for every 3 and 6 points down to infinity, and that's all based off auto ships. So how that works, for everybody in your organization that purchases a 119 Diamond Pack auto ship, that's 2 points. For the basic pack, that's 1 point. So for every 3 and 6 combination on your left leg, right leg, down to infinity, it's 25, 25, 25, 25. And folks, you can earn up to $150,000 with that part of the compensation plan alone. And folks, we have people doing that as well. We have car bonuses. This is the simplest, most easiest attainable car program in the country. We just had Cheryl Church qualify, Maureen out in D.C., and it looks like we have 3 or 4 more people here, 1 or 2 people away. And I think by the time convention comes up again in September, we'll have anywhere from 5 to 10 new car qualifying people. So how that works, once you have 50 people on one side and 25 people on your other leg paying $119 a month, folks, you qualify for a $600 car payment to a Mercedes or BMW of your choice. If you double that to 50 and 100, there's $1,200, and then we just added the Platinum Car Club bonus, and I believe that's 500 people on one side and 1,000 points on the other leg, and that's $3,000 to your Bentley, Phantom, Viper, whatever you want there, folks. Mel and Amy are going over the top with some of these bonuses. We have 1-star, 2-star, 5-star, 10-star bonuses up to $25,000 extra in your pocket, trips to Hawaii, you name it, folks. But the biggest thing here that I want to point out, and Dr. Rosie, you could not emphasize it enough. And folks, let's keep it simple. Just go out and get your 2 people as quickly as possible, and then help them get their 2 as quickly as possible. Folks, if you duplicate that model for 12 months, and we ask everyone, if you come into this business, commit to at least 12 months. You know, people are going to commit anyway because of the products are just so amazing. But from a business aspect, commit to this for 12 months. If you go out and get your 2 people in your first 30 days, and you help them get their 2 in their next 30 days, folks, if you duplicate that for 12 months, just 12 months, you'll earn over $125,000 in upfront bonuses. And the most important part, you'll be earning over $25,000 in monthly walk-away mailbox money that shows up every single month. Plus, you'll, at that point, be riding in either a Mercedes, a Bentley, or something of that line, paid for by Mel and Amy. Next up, to help us close out the call and share a little bit of excitement, want to do a quick mic check just to make sure he made it on the line, Mr. Kevin Bonds from Atlanta. Have you joined us? Yes, sir. You might have to hit mute. Okay. All right. So, Kevin.
Okay, can you hear me okay now? Can you hear me okay? I was on mute, my friend.
There you go.
How you doing?
All right.
I'm excited. Everybody out there excited? Mr. T, this is an incredible call, man. This is why you don't want to miss them, man. Just, if nothing else, the excitement is here, ain't it? I love it. I love it. What a great call.
Yes.
What a great call.
Yes, sir. Why don't you, brother Kevin, I know you just got off your radio show, but why don't you just share with everyone, you know, the importance of the timing here. You've been around with my video talk. You're seeing the explosion here with the vitamin sprays. Why don't you just share with everyone why it's so important to get started? And before I do that, I just want to tell you a big thanks for helping out the team out there in Atlanta. I'm getting texts all the time. Man, Brother Kevin came over here. We had a TTP, talking to people party. I love that, Dr. Rosie. But you're helping them out. They got people signing up left and right. So thank you so much for that. But back to the point here, why don't you just share with us a little bit of excitement about what you're seeing here with 10 and why you're so pumped up?
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Mr. T. Incredible call, ladies and gentlemen all around the world. Thank you. You're in the right place at the right time. Hey, Mr. T, I got to open up with this. 9 reasons why. 9 reasons why I'm excited is Mel and Amy Gill. That's the first 9, okay? The second one is our health, ladies and gentlemen. Mel and Amy Gill are awesome visionaries. They are awesome planners. They know how to move product, services, and guess what? How to help people all across the globe, ladies. That's one of our themes, is helping people and bringing people closer together. And believe me, that's what Mr. T is doing. That's what Pat Lowe is doing. Pat Nikisha, all the leaders across our network, all the way to the UK, are bringing our folks together all the time. But without a doubt, if you all know Mel and Amy Gill, and I know those who were out in San Francisco heard Mel and Amy talk about where they're going. Their vision, Mr. T, is to do over $1 billion in this industry. You got to understand, ladies and gentlemen, the industry of health and wellness is going to go to $1 trillion with or without us by 2017. Come on now. We're talking to billionaires on the line right now, Mr. T. Billionaires. We're going to be giving away cars. We're going to be giving away trips to other people. You just can't go with so many. You can't drive with one car, right? So guess what's going to be giving them away, ladies and gentlemen? That's what I'm excited about, is helping others grow. So, Mr. T, one thing I get out of this awesome time is Mel and Amy Gill. Their vision, as you know, with our sister company, My Video Talk, over 300,000 users plus around the world, and they're getting ready to duplicate that again. It's probably going to go to 1 billion easy, just from the global perspective on that, or with 10 now, because they know what you're doing, and our sprays are working. Mr. T, the whole business really is the people's lives are changing. That is exciting in itself, ladies and gentlemen. That is exciting. When you hear all the testimonies, ladies and gentlemen, of people's lives changing, that has to get you excited. And Mr. T, I tell people who are not excited, just spray their forehead with some D-Power and it'll be okay. After that, believe me, it'll take a few seconds, but it'll kick in. I believe you. Just spray it on their forehead and they're going to start smiling. And then they're going to say, tell me about them sprays, you know. I love it. But bottom line, Mr. T, is the fact that the positioning and the timing of this business is incredible. We have just launched in February of this year, ladies and gentlemen, getting ready the United States is still wide open, as everybody knows on the call. We're getting ready to go global in about 5 to 6 countries, ladies and gentlemen. So you need to be doing your networking, Mr. T. You need to be social media. Just make a friend. Make a friend out there. Continue to do TTPs even on the social media. Just let people know about 10 and get them excited about this, because when that opens up, you're going to be able to grow and grow and grow and grow. So the key, ladies and gentlemen, I'm excited about, Mr. T, and give it back to you in a minute, is the fact that Melanie and McGill, Know the Vision, we understand where they're going. They already duplicated it one time with our sister company, and guess what? Now with the sprays at a different level of helping other people, it's going to just make a difference. So, ladies and gentlemen, you're in the right place at the right time. Mr. T, I'm fired up. And I got to slow down, man. I got to start breathing over here. Back to you, my friend.
One star, Kevin Vaughn. Woo. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate the energy, the excitement. You know, you said something several times when you were talking, and that visionary. Man, I gotta give it up to Melanania in that regard.
Yes, you got to do it. You have to do it.
We can't, you know, you got, and some of you all that maybe knew, you're like, man, y'all talking about Mel. Listen, I've known Melanania for about 10 years, and even with my video talk when it launched, it was way before its time. Yeah. But you look at them now, you look at my video talk now, folks, over 300 representatives. It's an international just giant. You know, 60,000 people in the Philippines and Dubai and some of these other places. And you mentioned timing. You know, you talk about time, and I just got an email today from a partner of mine that I've been talking to for about 6 months. And he emails me today. He said, Mr. T, I got someone lined up. And they're pretty much guaranteeing once this country opens up, and it's a particular country, I won't say it. He said they're guaranteeing they're going to bring in over $1 million in sales in that first month. So, folks, get back with everybody. You know, go through your list, contact the big players, contact the people who can use this product, and let's take it to the top. Thank you all. And also, real quick before I forget, there's going to be another call at the top of the hour right here on the same line with the North Carolina team and Pat Lowe. Melissa Honeybee is running double duty today, and she'll be on that call as well. But that's, I kind of call it the product call, but they also have some other opportunity aspects to it too. So feel free to join that one and support them. And then again, like Dr. Rosie said, Pastor Denise and Pastor Dale, every day, Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then, of course, this call, folks, we got the tools left and right. There's no reason why you can't be successful with this company. If you're brand new, get back with the person that invited you to this call. And like Brother Kevin Vaughn always says, welcome to the future, folks. We'll see you at the top. Take care and God bless.